These are the rules for collaboration in the lab, in Google Drive, and with your mentor. In the lab, let's take a listen to Ava and Charlie talk about how hard collaboration is.
We combined our ideas and came up with a book about Charlie. Not you. Charlie is the seizure response dog for people with epilepsy.
It was not easy.
First, it started with the dog's name.
Every day we would change the dog's name.
I wanted the dog's name to be Vanilla.
I wanted the dog's name to be Bobby.
Then it was the trainer's name. I wanted his name to be Mike.
I wanted his name to be Billy.
And I agreed with him for once. When I was coming to the lab, I was ready to put my own ideas in the book. I wasn't thinking about Charlie's ideas.
When I came into the lab, I was thinking Ava would be like,
"Oh yeah, Ava, your ideas are brilliant." It is hard to work with a partner. You have to actually listen to their ideas and look for what part of their idea you think is great. I had to learn how to listen. I wasn't that good at the beginning.
Sometimes when Ava was thinking of an idea, I would think of another one and start talking over her.
I don't forget I was talking to Charlie and just start rambling about my ideas.
Here are the top 3 lessons we learned from working together.
Number 1, when you listen, keep your mouth shut.
Number 2, stay focused even inside your head.
Number 3, it is not a contest about whose idea is better. It's a contest about how to combine all ideas into something great. And let's review. Number 1, when you listen, keep your mouth shut.
Number 2, stay focused even inside your head.
I'm hungry right now. I wonder if I do when I get home from school. Oh, what did you say, Charlie?
Said, stay focused even inside your head.
And don't forget, number 3, it is not a contest about whose idea is better. It is a contest about how to combine all ideas into something great.
So when you're in the lab, be sure that you come in prepared with any homework you said you were going to do, with any supplies you said you were going to bring, and with a really good attitude. Make sure you listen. Listen effectively to the other fellows that are trying to help you, and of course to your teammates. And use the improv lesson of yes and. When someone asks you to do something and in your head you're thinking, no, I don't want to do that, try to use the words yes and can we add this too? So be a positive contribution to your team. Collaborating on Google Drive? Check out this video.
Google Docs, Sheets, and Slides make it easy to work on your files with other people. It doesn't matter whether they're in the same room or halfway around the world. You just share your file with the people you want to work with. Let's take a look at how useful this can be. Amy and John use Google Docs to work on their travel newsletter at the same time, even when they're miles apart. Amy creates a new document and shares it with John. She gives him edit access, which means that both of them can make changes to the document at the same time. Once they're set up, Docs lets them work together in a few different ways. Amy knows when John is working on the newsletter because his profile picture appears on screen, and she can watch him work as he types. She can use chat to start a conversation. And if John isn't online at the same time she is, she can stay in touch with comments. So the next time John views the file, he can respond to Amy. And Amy can click Resolve when he's addressed her comment. Between chat and comments, no good ideas get left behind. Docs, Sheets, and Slides also make it easy to bring other people into the conversation. So when Amy has a question for her boss, Catherine, she types Catherine's name into a comment using the plus sign, and Catherine gets an email letting her know she needs to weigh in. Google Docs, Sheets, and Slides. Keep everyone on the same page.
Remember, don't change without permission. And please do not go in and, as a practical joke, change colors and fonts and leave funny notes. As entertaining as that is, it takes away from the time that you can use to get some work done. and we will take time out to play in the lab. Offer alternatives, but also include what is great about their ideas. So if you don't like the way something's worded, open a new slide, put down the wording that you think might work better, but try to include some of their ideas in your wording and why you're offering it. Definitely include where your ideas are coming from. This is important if you're trying to make a point that you've learned doing research and it's coming across as something that's just your opinion. Finally, dealing with your mentor. Let's take a listen to some advice.
One of the best ways to get a mentor is to be a great mentee. So let me tell you what that means. Listen to your mentor. Have very specific questions. Know what you want to learn. I was mentoring a couple people today. That's why I'm doing this video. I have 2 young people that I met with most of the morning. And one of them is interested in business, and another one is going to a big interview, and she wanted to get prepared for that. And they came prepared. They had questions. The one young man typed the whole time I was talking, listened to me. The young lady wrote pages of notes. And as a mentor, that means that they're not wasting my time. That if I'm going to give up a couple hours of my day to spend with them and give them good advice, that they're going to write down and take the advice. Another big idea for a mentee is it's not a one-way street, it's a two-way street. And you've got to try to add value to your mentor. Now that might be hard, but some of the ways is to send them articles or blogs or links, or ask them about something they're interested in, and maybe you can help them with that, or introduce them to someone else. So you want to make sure that as a mentee, you're adding a lot of value.
In the lab, you have an intermediary between yourself and the mentor. Until you're 18, we have to legally follow this rule. Please do not reach out to your mentor without a parent or someone facilitating a project or myself taking the time out to send the email for you. Listen twice to your mentors. Reread the comments that they made or the email that they sent or the recording of the session that you had with them on Google Hangouts. You want to listen twice. Make sure that you've implemented every idea they've suggested and not just those you agreed with right off the bat. Finally, be sure to thank your mentors, particularly at the end of the project. They need a copy of your book or they want to be mentioned on your website. However you can reach out to thank them publicly, that's a great idea. You'll be learning more about collaboration as the year goes on. Good luck!